Hello friends, my name is ANKIT BALVANSHI. I am an assistant professor in SIRTE, SAGE group. I welcome you all on the video lecture on the topic types of payment. So basically there are two types of payments, flexible payment and the rigid payment. Flexible payment commonly have thin wearing surface and thick aggregate base and subbase. Flexible monolithic pavement consists of aggregate, shredded rubber or polymers which are mixed with asphalt or proprietary binder and placed on a prepared base to create a seamless monolithic surface. It requires edge repair due to crushing and periodic sealing to protect surface uniformity. The second pavement is the rigid pavement. Rigid pavement. In this pavement, the pavement loads are distributed internally within the rigid pavement and transferred to the subgrade over the broad area in a manner similar that found in concrete spread footing. Rigid pavement requires a thinner aggregate base than flexible pavement. So, in this figure, we can see on the left hand side we have a flexible pavement, and on the right hand side we have different layers of a rigid pavement. So we can see that in a flexible pavement the base is a natural formation, then we have the formation level, then the sub base which is quite thick, then the base course and the surface course. On the other hand, the rigid pavement has the natural foundation, then the formation level and subbase, but less thicker as compared to flexible pavement and concrete slab top surface. So, what are the various differences of flexible and rigid pavement? So, first one, deformation in the subgrade is transferred to the upper layers, while in the rigid pavement, deformation in the subgrade is not transferred to subsequent layers. Flexible pavements have low flexural strength, while the rigid pavements have high flexural strength. In the flexible pavement, load is transferred grain to grain. In the rigid pavement, load is transferred through slab action, not any grain to grain load transfer. In flexible pavement, it has high maintenance cost and low lifespan, while in the rigid pavement, the lifespan is more as compared to flexible. Also, the maintenance cost is low. In the flexible pavement, expansion joints are not needed necessarily. In the rigid pavement, expansion joints are needed necessarily. In the flexible pavement, strength of the road is highly dependent on the strength of the subgrade, while in the rigid pavement, strength of the road is less dependent on the strength of the subgrade. So here we have the different differences of the flexible and the rigid pavement. Now we can see another type of pavement, that is the porous pavement. Porous pavement are a class of pavement structured to allow runoff to drain freely through the pavement surface and aggregate base. So in this picture we can see that water is passing through the surface. So the material here is the porous material and the pavement layer is known as porous pavement. Next, classification of pavement. Basically, first one is the in situ pavement, that is concrete, which is easy to install, durable surface, long lasting, hard, non-resilient surface, and joints are also required. Second type in this in situ paving is the asphalt, which has the following properties such as low heat and light reflectivity. It is durable, dust free surface. It can be made porous and it can soften in warm weather. It gets softened in warm weather. Second type is the unit paving. So first one is the brick unit paving. In this, non-glare surface is layered, it can be easily repaired, we have a wide range of colors, but the installation cost is high, it is very difficult to clean, and can disintegrate in freezing weather. The next one we have the granite unit paving. It is hard and dense, very durable under extreme weather condition. It can support heavy traffic and it is relatively less expensive. Another type under unit paving is the slate unit paving. Slate unit paving gives durability, wide range of colors, slow to weather, but relatively expansive and can become a slippery surface in the wet conditions. The last one is the soft paving. Soft paving, the example of soft paving is the turf grass. It is colorful, relatively low installation cost, dust free, good drainage characteristics, but difficult and expensive to maintain. Then we have turf blocks, same as turf alone but added stability to withstand vehicular loads, light vehicular loads. But it also requires high level of maintenance. I hope you understand various types of pavements. Stay tuned and keep learning.